Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for pumping in. The whales are preparing for the merge. Get ready. The date has been confirmed like 3 million times. I don't even know what date it is. It's sometime in September, but the word is the whales are preparing. We got an ICO whale moving up about 150K ETH, 150,000 ETH around. We're going to be talking about that and more and more. Should we be packing and stacking? Should we sell a little bit before the merge? What's going on? Make sure you drop a comment, hit the links in the description, hit the like, the subscribe, and all that. Happy Monday to my boomers. We're here, 5+ years of crypto mania, and we continue to slay throats here deep in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. He's going to the gym. You know I did. I woke up early. I hit my squats. I almost failed on the squat today. I'm not going to lie. I pulled up to the gym. I hit my squats. I worked up to 275 and it was like the third rep on the second or third set that I almost failed without a spot. I'm not going to lie. Could be, perhaps, maybe. I felt like maybe someone was looking and I wanted to push a little extra. I'm not going to lie. It may be the case. But thankfully, I pulled it off. So make sure you're hitting the gym. You're staying tuned up. You're staying strong. Keep the blade sharp out there. Let me hit the chat. Shout out to the maniacs out there. Let's look at the math in just a moment. Make sure you hit the comments, the like, the subscribe, the post notification. Make sure you do all that. You hit up the Champagne Gains link, the link tree. Make sure you are linked and loaded and subscribed and signed up to all the exchanges just in case one of these exchanges, be it Coinbase or Crypto.com or Gemini or any of your favorite exchange, they may act funny bunny. You want to make sure you have alternatives and make sure you have all the alternatives. And one rule of thumb is do not leave your funds on the exchange. Go in, go out, but don't hang around. Go in, go out. Make sure you have the passport to go in and out, the paperwork clear, but make sure you don't leave funds in their stash, not your keys, not your crypto. Make sure you take complete custody of that. Shout out to the Metamaniacs. Let's go ahead and check out TradingView and check out the ETH BTC chart. These whales are preparing for the merge. We got 145,000, 150,000 ETH moving and grooving around the networks. Where did it go? What's going to happen? And what's the strategy out here? Let me turn off these coins and share my screen. Kaboom. Look at that health. So look at that almost 90-degree increase here since the beginning of July. Ever since July hit, mid-July, boom, all the way up since mid-July. And we're at 0.079, a little pullback over here, ETH against Bitcoin. I think this is the most important price in crypto, in my opinion. How much is Ether going to gain in market share from the total crypto markets here with this potential? Or it looks like it's almost for sure. I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced that they're going to pull this off. I'm going to be honest with you, but it's certainly looking great. Okay. The reason I'm not entirely convinced is that we've been told things before, but we've never been giving a hard date the way we are now, so that increased my confidence. So anyhow, we got ETH against BTC there at 0.079. Do you think Bitcoin, Ethereum could be a 0.10 or 0.15? I certainly think so. I think the case is there. I think there's a strong case there for a 0.15, even maybe a little bit more, 0.2 perhaps in the longer term. But at 0.10, it looks like it's maybe, I want to say inevitable, but better yet, I should say highly likely a 0.10 here for this potential merge. So let's go ahead and look at what this ICO whale is doing. Transfer 145,000 ETH weeks before merge. The high amount of ETH transfers just a month prior to the merge generated community curiosity, with some claiming it might be to dump while others believe it could be done for staking. This is an ICO era whale that was holding 145,000 ETH, an Ethereum whale obtained about 150,000 ETH in 2014. Again, on August 14th, after 3 years of dormancy, the whale address transferred 145,000 ETH to multiple wallets as if Ether's price surged to a 3-month high of over 2K. You know, we just touched 2K not too long ago. We're on a little pullback here, but we're basically at almost 2K. The transfers were made in a batch of 5,000 ETH per transaction and a few transactions of over 10,000 ETH. The total value of the transferred ETH is over 280 million, and the wallet address currently has a balance of just 0.107, Ethereum here. 145,000 ETH transfer was only the second instance after the ICO when the whale wallet was activated. The first coming in 2019 when the wallet sent out 5,000 ETH, trading at 219. The value of the whole transaction was just over $1 million. So it looks like this address just got $1 million out of Ether when it was 219. Didn't even touch it. This is interesting. Didn't touch it when it hit all-time highs of 4,000, 5,000, or close to $5,000. But now, all of a sudden, it's breaking up the ETH. The movement of such high amount of ETH attracted community reactions, with many claiming it could be a possible dump before the merge, the official transition of the current proof-of-work-based blockchain to a proof-of-stake one. However, it's important to note that most transactions are to unknown wallets rather to an exchange. Okay, and you know, it's important to know, well, it's in 5 batches of 5,000 ETH, so yeah, they can very well stake. All you need is 32 ETH to stake. So it could be for multiple reasons. You know, I kind of like the idea there, breaking. If you have such, if I had $145,000 ETH, I probably wouldn't keep it in one wallet. I'd probably break it up in several wallets, just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case, just to keep your whole bag, you know, in one safe. I don't know. I don't know if that would be wise, especially with so much. Even if the whale eventually decides to dump the 145,000 ETH, a $250 million selling pressure isn't considered significant enough to initiate a market dump. That's something that's pretty significant. So dumping $250 million of ETH isn't considered significant enough to initiate a market dump. There's deep liquidity with Ether. That's one thing that a lot of other cryptos don't have. You know, can you just dump $250 million and keep sliding in the market? You can just absorb that. And that's not the case with, I would say, almost all of cryptos. I don't know of another crypto other than Bitcoin that can withstand that. Perhaps maybe some other ones, maybe Binance. I don't know. You know, maybe some of the stable coins, Tether. I don't know. Let me know. That's significant. 250 million wouldn't impact anything. So the news, mega dump coming, and you got this this whale maybe selling 5,000 ETH to open 5,000 future nodes. So people are speculating maybe a little bit of both. Ethereum's transition to proof-of-stake based network is slated for September 15th after a successful merge of the Goerli testnet. So that was it. The last testnet occurred last week. 3 testnets have been successful. September 15th, here we go. And we got whales here moving $145,000, not $1,000, 145,000 ETH, equivalent to 280 million. And they're going ahead and breaking it up into $5,000 ETH deposit into different wallets. And some have 10,000. So some are saying it's for nodes. Some are saying it's for a possible dump. I'm saying it's probably for both. I wouldn't even keep 145,000 in just one wallet. I think that's, I don't know. I wouldn't keep everything. Good morning, Just Entry. Shout out to Manny. I see you out there. Always pulling up. And we got our eyes here on the prize. This is what's driving the market. ETH. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. The case for Ethereum gaining a significant market share from Bitcoin is here, guys. Okay, I know there's Bitcoin maxis that may be feeling some type of way. They want to make arguments about this, that, and the third, and they may be right or wrong. But the fact is that this Ether thing is gaining some steam. Okay, look at the total market cap here with Ethereum. Total market cap with Ethereum is $229 billion compared to Bitcoin's market cap of $462 billion. This is half of Bitcoin. No, you know, all it needs is a 2x to equal Bitcoin, which is a lot. It's a lot, you know, but, you know, I'm not saying it's going to equal Bitcoin, but right now, Ether's market dominance of all of crypto is 19%. Bitcoin dominance is 38%. And you can see that the information here on CoinGecko. Ether can gain another 5% here of market share. I could see it being 25% of the market, maybe even a little bit more. I can see even a case where Bitcoin and Ethereum can be sharing most of the market. Like an Apple and Microsoft. Like they were, what's bigger, Apple or Microsoft? They're about the same in size, I guess. Maybe Apple has gotten bigger, but then Microsoft was bigger. I can see a case here where BTC and ETH in the future, maybe not this year, but maybe in the next 5 years plus, where they're about equal in market share. And they serve their function. I'm not saying one's better than the other, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Microsoft and Apple type thing. Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I think Pepsi has more holdings than Coke, right? Like they have more, what's the word I'm looking for? Subsidiaries or companies under them, more brands. Maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing. Coca-Cola being a bigger brand though. Coca-Cola has their own thing, They have other, Coke owns what? Vitamin water, whatnot. The point I'm trying to make here is that I can see a case for Apple, Microsoft, Pepsi, Coke here with Bitcoin, Ethereum. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. But Ether is gaining market share, guys. Good morning, just entering. Drop another comment, let me know what's shaking and baking. At what point does Ether's, at what price? So if Bitcoin stays at $24,000, and Ether keeps going, it would have to get closer to 4K to equal the market cap of Bitcoin. And that would be, in BTC price, I would say that would be about slightly over 0.15. Right? That sounds about right. About double the price. About 0.15. I could see that. Honestly, I could see that 0.15, 0.2. I've been saying this for a while, and that would make it equal to Bitcoin in market cap, not in price, obviously. You know what I mean? Like the price will be still below 10K. This is if BTC stays the same. But let's be honest, okay? Even for my BTC maxis out here, BTC is what it is. I don't see much development in BTC. And maybe that's a good thing. It just stays what it is, and that's good. And, it is what it is. But there's a bigger case here for growth with Ethereum and utility. And, Ethereum has a case to grow here. Bears are over, since Johnson Cackery. Hopefully. I'm not entirely convinced. I've said this before. Although, each day that passes by, I'm a lot happier with the markets. The better thing to question here is what's going to happen after the merge, when there is no more rumor. Let's say it's successful. Are people going to dump it? They're going to hold it? That's interesting. What's going to happen here? I don't know. And how will this impact the market? Because this is like the first time I would say that Ethereum is driving almost all of crypto. It's not because of Bitcoin. It's kind of because of Ether right now. But that being said, it's also kind of because of the greater economy. Right? They just announced that inflation wasn't as high as expected, and the fiat legacy markets responded well. And usually if that happens, then, BTC comes running behind, and I guess BTC and Ether are basically, in the blue chip category. Right now, Ether seems like the more attractive young one. The younger spring chicken, Kaboom. Yeah, Ether definitely seems like the more attractive young lady at the bar right now. Manuel, drop a comment. Johnson, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking the bake. Who else we got online right now? Let me check out the viewers and see if anybody's tuning over there at Twitch. No, Twitch is it's hit or miss. Twitch, we either have a guy or we don't. And then with YouTube, we've got a few stragglers out there, and that's cool. YouTube not necessarily favoring crypto algorithms. Which begs the question. I always, when I put up these with these titles or not, I'm like, what if I just start putting up just titles that have nothing to do with crypto and start talking about other stuff? But how would that, flip the algorithm? I don't know. Or maybe something to do with crypto, but like ancillary too. We've talked about self-improvement and weightlifting and maybe other ways of earning money online. I've been doing a lot of research there on the Amazon selling. I picked up some software. I've been doing a lot of research of perhaps maybe even launching a product, honestly. And additionally, more research on online arbitrage. I already have had a store selling books and CDs for years, for probably longer than I've had a YouTube channel, but I don't have a lot of inventory. So it's not something to really brag about. And it's not something like I have paid attention. In the past, I actually paid more attention to it. But I'm seeing that there's opportunities perhaps out there. And that's another thing, purchasing stuff online is only going to grow. I could see it growing. Amazon can grow. It has grown internationally. But this Amazon Prime thing, ordering things directly to your home, I was reading a stat the other day. Amazon orders are up 40% in the past year. I don't see it slowing down either. So, reason I bring it up is like, what if we just start just doing different titles? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't want to steer too far away from the crypto though, because I do feel like if we're just patient here and we wait in the waters, something will kaboom sooner than later. I'm interested in making money online. Absolutely. I think that there is a crossover. Crypto is making money online, but I'm saying outside of crypto. So, there's different opportunities, but like specifically what I was saying is that I've been doing a lot of research into online arbitrage. And what that basically is that instead of trying to wholesale or create a product, you spend your time trying to snipe out deals. Like buying from Target or Walmart and then reselling it on Amazon. Sometimes you could find deals. So there's also different programs for this. I actually just started paying for a program, Seller Ramp, and I'm gonna start using another one as well. They're analytics tools that help you do more research onto the products. And then you got the fulfillment by Amazon thing, which is another layer to selling on Amazon, where you send them the products. So in some cases, you don't even need to touch the inventory. You can just source it and have it sent to them, and they fulfill the order. That's what fulfillment by Amazon is. They fulfill the order for you. So yeah, drop a comment if you're interested with that, and that's what the Discord's there for. You got questions about that or more, we can cover that. Shout out to Peter. He says, yeah, he's interested in making money online. I think most people would be. There's, crypto, like I've said before, it's about alternative ways to the legacy system to improve ourselves both economically and more. So that's what it is. Shout out to Peter Johnson, Manuel, and the rest of the boomers. Let me check out the rest of the crypto markets right now and see what's really booming, because we've just been talking about ETH. It's been ETH. I did buy some Binance though recently, and I would say that obviously ETH is at the forefront right now, but I can think that Binance and the Ethereum alternatives are going to be positively impacted with this merge, and perhaps maybe they'll follow up. So after this Ethereum merge, let's say if it's successful, maybe that would drive the rest of the altcoins up a little bit. So, people will probably be taking profits, and some will go back into Bitcoin or USD, or perhaps they'll go into altcoins. So we got Chili's up 10%, Leo token. I've mentioned Leo token in exchange tokens that might do well in the future. Centralized exchange tokens that might do well, and they've already been doing well. Leo, this is the Bitfinex token. Steppen, that's one on Binance. This is a DApp on Binance that's been doing well for a while. Shibu, I don't have to explain that. Kava, I don't know much about. EVMOS, this is an Ethereum alternative as well. Aave, a major DeFi platform. So we got stuff moving today. Let me see if there's any losers. Arium Phi, I don't know what that is. Celsius. Thorchain down 6%. This is one of my faves. I like Thor. So we'll continue to monitor it. All right, guys. If there's any more comments and questions, I'll give it about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. But if not, I'll go ahead and keep it moving. Maybe POS coins would boom after merge success. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Like, after, let's say if the merge is successful, I would assume that a lot of people are going to take profits, right? There's people that are, there's a significant amount of people that are buying, that are probably trying to buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's okay, but where's that capital going to flow to? Where's that going to go to? Is it going to go back to USD, to Bitcoin? I think if everything goes smoothly, a lot of them probably will go into proof of stake, Ethereum alternative coins, altcoins. The Phantoms, the AVAXs, the Polygon Matics, and some of the smaller ones as well. The Binance, that's why I already got a bag of Binance. I think that that's going to do well. But yeah, as far as like Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to do bad. I do think that Bitcoin will outperform the dollar, and even in the short term, the next couple years, plus. I don't see it performing quality altcoins. That's the thing. I don't see Bitcoin outperforming quality altcoins in the next 5. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think it's gonna stick around, obviously, but we'll see the gains made in these altcoins is my expectation, my opinion. All right, guys. Shout out to Johnson, Peter, and the rest of the boomers. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you hit the gym. Stay strong out there. It's the voice of the blockchain. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming.